Welcome back, my beautiful students. We are still on Learning Unit 3, but we're coming slowly but surely toward the end of it. We are on page 89 of your prescribed book, and today we are going to talk about public opinion. I know when you hear the phrase, you are already bored, and I have chatted to you about the public sphere before and how important it is in a democracy to have a vibrant and full public sphere where conversations and discourse actually happen. Public opinion is somewhat very similar to this concept of a public sphere because this is what exists or should exist in the public sphere in a democracy. So what is a public opinion? According to De Wet, the author of your book, Public Opinion may be described as the opinion active in the public realm that is expressed by a significantly large number of persons, as in members of the public, on an issue of general public importance. Please be aware, there isn't just one issue of general importance at any given time. There are many different things that people are thinking about, have attitudes towards, are conversing about. Right now, sitting in a pandemic, we are talking about how to actually manage our health. At the same time, there are many economic issues that are in the focus at the moment due to the economic downturn that has unfortunately arisen thanks to COVID. I actually believe that corruption in the political realm is also a topic that seems to be very much at the forefront of the conversations that are happening. Even though public opinion is very often seen in the political realm, we also have opinions about other hot topics, pop culture topics, for example. Kanye's meltdown, Khloe Kardashian going back with Tristan Thompson, soccer results, or any other scandals, sports-related issues, or colorful stories. Please keep in mind, we are still very much on a mass communication scale, if you want. Public opinion only really can be seen as a public opinion if many people express it or if many people talk about a particular topic. Otherwise, it doesn't really get subsumed under this phrase. Tönnies actually talks a little bit about public opinion, and he very, very early on, when democracy just started off, thought about three different types of public opinions. There's the solid type, there's the fluid type, and then there is the gaseous type. Now, of course, when you're thinking about gas, you know that it's here in one moment and it's gone in another. So it doesn't stay for very long. When something is solid, on the other hand, you know that it stays, you know that it is permanent, you know that it is durable. And that's pretty much what Tönnies wanted to express when he divided the three different types of public opinion. Let's have a look at the solid public opinion first. So these are the opinions that are always around. These are topics that never go out of fashion. And I think corruption in the political sphere is definitely one of them. The fact that South Africans should have certain freedoms and equalities, the continuous discussion of how to bridge the digital divide. These are topics that are always on our minds, sometimes, of course, a little bit more than other times. Right now, these topics are very important. Fluid public opinion are much more short-lived than your solid ones. However, they are not close to as unstable as the gaseous public opinions are. What kind of topics do we see here? In my example, you see your rugby or soccer team having a particularly bad run in a season, or certain trends that are popping up in fashion. I think another fluid public opinion that we've just had for about 4 months was the ban on cigarettes and the ban on alcohol. So in 2 years' time, we are hopefully not going to talk about this anymore because it was a topic that was specific to a particular time. The gaseous public opinion, as I said, very unstable, hastily formed, and very quickly to disappear once again. A gaseous public opinion would maybe relate to a court ruling, or it would maybe relate to a particular law that has been passed. These are the conversations that you have one day, and you will kind of stop conversing about these topics the next day with your friends and family and your peers. It's quite interesting that we seem to, as a society, move more and more toward these gaseous public opinion cycles. Just think about movements that we have seen in the last few years. Hashtag fees must fall, hashtag roads must fall, hashtag Black Lives Matter. I feel that people very, very quickly move on from these very important issues that have to be addressed within society. So maybe a little bit of food for thought for you, and also a point of discussion that you can use in your classrooms. In the next one, we're looking at the characteristics of public opinion.